everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for watching. I mentioned in my last video that we were going to be building the bridge. We're going to be finishing the bridge today. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to get that done. I have the wood ready to go, and we're going to make that happen. So let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? Oh man, already caught in the doorway. Off to a phenomenal start. Let's make sure. I think we're set. I don't think I need to change anything. Everything seems to be running smoothly. So the kitchen isn't complete. I have finally got enough leather to finish the enchanting table. So that's phenomenal. You'll see here we can reach 30 levels. We have an Unbreaking 3 enchantment available to us that I'm not sure I want, but we'll find out. Crikeys. Let's just go to sleep before we kick this off, shall we? I didn't realize it was already nighttime. Perfect. Back to work. You can see I have a steak, I guess beef. Beef? Raw beef in my hand. Oh, we already have a lot of potatoes ready to go. So, oh, that's what we're also going to do. And maybe we should start with that. I kind of want to make an automatic kelp farm. I think we'll need pistons, like 8 pistons, 8 observers, and that's hopefully it. Let's see here. How much does an observer cost to make? Oh man. Well, shoot, we don't have a change of plans. Let's go ahead and build an automatic kelp farm because we need fuel bad. I have no coal. The first enchantment. Oh look, I found these in the chest around the backside of the house. I don't have the levels I had in the last episode because I died falling off this. I recovered like 10 levels and then walked over here and then died again to explosions, which is why the column's broken. And I had maybe 1 or 2 levels left, so now we've been slowly replenishing. Let's see here. We need cobblestone to make observers. You know what, though? We're going to need sand. We're going to need a few other things. I'm going to wait. Let's just work on the bridge, shall we? We'll just go back to plan A. I got kind of excited there, but as I'm thinking about it, I think I'd rather do the same setup. Like, have a chest ready to go so that we can build it. Even though a kelp farm would be extremely useful right now. That's okay though. We are looking for scaffolding, but I don't think there's any else in here. Man, it seriously must all be in use. I think string is extremely hard to come by. Extremely hard to come by. Yay. Perfect. Let's get a move on here. Taking tons of damage because I have no armor on. Yeah, look at all that wood. Let's get to work, shall we? Let's just take a bunch of this to get going. Alrighty, so we need to keep... I think these are about 7 apart, if I remember correctly. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we need to make sure these legs are all 7 apart. Cave sounds are a little bit ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, let's go this way. Perfect. Chop this down. We can leave this. This is where the foot is. And honestly, the dirt's cut out like that. We're going to just go ahead and lower this one more. Whoops. Cool. And then we'll do the same over here. I'm not sure how we're doing the inside of this quite yet, so we'll leave that for now. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Let's grab that wood. All right, this is going pretty well, I'd say. Like I said, I'm honestly still stoked with how this turned out. It's one of the first builds I've done just by myself completely. We're going to steal this dirt block. Oh, I had dirt in my inventory the whole time. I guess we can replace this one. Keep it natural. All right. Now 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we want to keep this in line. Let's make sure that's still a 7 block gap so we don't have to fix it later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just go ahead and make more gaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Crikeys, I hope that was enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, this is... You would think counting wouldn't be so hard, but apparently it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's because of the snow, honestly. I think it makes it a little bit more difficult. That'll be the end of the bridge. All right, let's go ahead and eat. If anyone knows how to turn off the labels in the hotbar there, let me know, because they're nice, but I don't need them. This is going to be the same height, so all right. Let's see. We're going to need to stop the water. Sorry, I get so distracted. All right, those are the foots. Those are the feet so far. Oh man, sorry, I'm tired. Apparently. All right, let's just go ahead and lower this one. We have backup trees ready to go. Not sure if I mentioned that earlier. I think I just panned over it. Man, we completely missed there. We're going to have to make an axe. Certainly. We should just do that before we climb, because if we mess up, then we're going to get stuck. Seriously? Just going to quickly make an iron axe. We need to start moving the chests inside. We've blown up too many times out here to make it worthwhile to keep this stuff outside, but I'm feeling lazy. Let's go ahead and go to sleep and mob spawn, shall we? I don't think we need skeletons sniping us from a distance here. Man, is it not nighttime? I thought it was starting to set. We must be too early. Let's move this downstairs. How about that? Until the room is decorated, we're not going to sleep up here. Call me crazy, but I think that that's fair. And honestly, I'd like to put this over here. I think. Alright. Let's get back outside. It's going to set so soon. I know it is. That's okay, though. Let's go ahead and start putting some of this archway in, shall we? So, I need to remember what I did, but... Okay, so it's blocks all the way around. Let's just... Wow. Just like that. And then on the sides here, we're going to... a few more blocks. Okay. I think these are both even. They are. And I think I want that to be even across the build. So how many blocks off? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 4 block drop. That's 4 blocks. Man, scaffolding's hard to use. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 blocks there. Then we're going to add a block here and here. It's starting to come back to me a little bit. It's been a few days. Add steps inside here. And then I forget if it connects. It does. So, wow, we fell deep that time. Look at that. It's nighttime, just like I said. Let's go ahead and make our crafting table for this project. Maybe I should keep an item frame wall of crafting tables that I use for projects, because I love crafting these things. Let's go to sleep now. I'm starting to see creepers. We don't need that. I'm also going to put some armor on because it feels a little bit ridiculous not wearing armor, to be honest. Perfect. We are awake. Let's add the armor. Let's eat potato. And let's get back to work. Oh man, we fell again. How many times? Maybe I should get a counter going. So we needed wooden slabs. We don't have any on hand. Let's just make a bunch. Let's also just make a bunch of stairs while we're at it. We have plenty of wood. Okay, back up here. So let's connect this. And across the top, it looks like we just have slabs that extend in one more block. So it's like this. Yep, just like that. And then there's a block in the corner here on each side with a connecting step. Perfect. We'll add the last block. We have 0 fences. We might have like 1 or 3. Yeah, we have 3. We need to craft this. Sticks. Let's just make a bunch of sticks. And we have 15 fences. Not close to as many as I honestly thought we would make. But that's alright. And this is just going to extend down to the leg. Just like so. And that's an arch. Let's see here. Boom, there we go. That's an arch. Not too bad. Not too hard either. So now let's just start cruising here a little bit, shall we? So we need to go all the way across. Come down 4 blocks total, including the top row. Then we're going to add another block in the corner. Let's just go ahead and do that. And we're going to add another block in each of these corners. Then we'll add steps. We'll connect it in the middle. We fell off. Let's just go ahead and place some scaffolding. Then we are going to place more steps. Place more half slabs. Place 2 more steps, one on either side. Place 1 block under each of the previously placed steps. And then we're going to add fences. We're going to need a lot more fences. Potato. Just make as many fences as we can. Now here is where it's going to get interesting, because we're going to finally see what it looks like when we have like a super high leg. And I get a little nervous. We may have to add some, like every 4 we may add another block or something to make it look a little bit more supported. At one point I was going to make the bridge flat across the bottom, like a arching on the top almost, but then I thought, that's a little ridiculous. Oh, there's not wood there. How ridiculous. Whoa! You can't... Huh, that's funny. I didn't know that. I guess it's not that big of a deal. There's no reason to react like that, but... It's interesting, for sure. Okay. Not a half slab. Fences. Let's eat potato. I almost feel like I could extend this arch a little further down from the top. How much of this is packed snow? Not very much. But honestly, I like it. I think it looks good. So let's keep building. Given that we think it looks decent, we're going to keep building. And if it turns out that we don't like it, we'll adjust it and maybe even finish it in another live stream. But for now, we're going to keep going. I think it's looking good. So now it's going to get a little bit more difficult. We're going to have to keep placing here. Alright, so we're going to go all the way across between the beams. Then we're going to go down 3 more blocks on either side. Then we're going to place blocks in the corners. Like so. And then we'll place something. We'll start placing steps. Uh-oh, something's not right. Something is not right. The count's off or something. So it goes up, step, step. I think there's 2 steps even. Let's make sure this is 7 blocks. Oh my gosh. Pack snow. Everybody, pack snow. Minecraft's ahead of the times on that one. There weren't even mods for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Messed up. It's alright. Sometimes that's the way it goes. Man, we need a lot of stuff in our hotbar. Which means the rest of the legs are probably wrong too. That's okay. 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many it actually is in height, so we're just gonna. Just. Wow, that's convenient. Okay, and then this needs to drop down by 4. Oh, look at that, we're back. Just like so. Just like so. And then over here, if we really wanted to make it realistic, maybe we'd put that outer arch, or the inner arch, I mean, dropping a little further left. Like, we might have just made an edit to the build, but I'll have to see how it looks. Let's eat potato. Man. They really need to improve Steve's jumping. And do not say I need a potion of leaping. I know that. But... honestly, I think it looks better even. Just to be honest. So we're just gonna make it even. We didn't ever build fences, so let's go do that really quick. Man, powdered snow is so obnoxious. Let's eat potato and let's get back to work. Yeah, that's it. It's not too complicated, honestly. But looks good. Let's grab that scaffolding. Let's eat potato. Yeah, let's scaffold up. Let's try to finish one more archery if we can. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which means and we're going to keep the leg here. Going to place. Wow, we're gonna have to lower the leg. It's starting to get awfully dark. Oh man, I don't want it to be too dark. Cool. Let's just get a move on while it's still right out. Rather, while it's still safe out. Perfect. Let's hop inside here. We're downstairs now. Cool. Maybe we should put the enchanting table up in the top. Like, leave some bookshelves here, but we should put that in the wizard tower. But nah, I can't want to live up there, so it's not gonna work. Especially with how much space that takes up. I didn't realize it took up so much space. Okay, let's go ahead and build the next one here. So that's gonna go up, and that's gonna go all the way across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. We're set this time. Put a block in, put a block in. We're going to move this just a couple blocks this way so we can see the arch. That wasn't correct. Just like that. Not the outer one. And let's go ahead and get to work here. Okay, and we'll place that final step, and then let's. I wonder if I placed slabs in the last one. I don't think I did. Let's just go ahead and finish this. We didn't even finish that arch, actually. So I saw a video and somebody was discussing enchantments. And they were saying enchantments are imbalanced, that it should be a flat system where it's the same number of mobs, the same amount of ore each time. And honestly, given how the new system works, where it's 3 levels every time, I honestly agree. It should just be a flat rate. That would make the most sense. However, with all of that said, man, this is really messed up. We did place the slabs. We didn't have the fence. We didn't have this side down correctly. Like that. There we go. So they said, let's balance XP. Let's make it a flat rate. And I love that idea. However, with that said, he then changed subjects and said that they should have an enchantment called Magnet, or an item called a Magnet, that you can add to your offhand even, and helps you collect blocks. And wow, what a simple concept that could revolutionize building and Minecraft, right? Even if it's an enchantment, I think that would still be significantly better than the current state of things. Alright, this is looking great. Place some more fences. So I've mentioned before that I'm a little concerned about the middle, but given that we aren't building there quite yet, we don't have to worry yet. Let's just all be thinking about it, right? Let's just think about it and keep that in top of mind so we can have some ideas once we do get to that point. Alright, let's go ahead and build the next arch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, I think I'm going to have plenty of wood. Cool. So, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Oh, wow, we caught ourselves. Let's go. Okay. So, corners. Just like so. Then down 2 more on either side. Sorry, I misplaced. 2 more on either side. And then let's place all the steps. We'll add 1 block on the interior, 1 block on the interior. Cool. We need more stairs, we need more fences, so let's just hop down for a second. Take care of business. So let's go ahead and craft. Okay. Got a stack of steps. Let's do Stack of those, stack of those. Okay, we're set. And let's build more slabs while we're at it. Cool, we're set now. Going to go back to the project. And we're going to resume placing blocks. This metal one we've been leaving open, so we're going to continue to do that. Perfect, this arch should be done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. Man, we are almost done. Let's eat potato. And 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Down 4, down. Man, we misplaced again. Every time. Bring these in, bring these in. Alright. Misplaced another step. I wonder if it's because I'm placing it on the far side. Isn't that cool if you just place down in front of it, it auto places, you don't have to crouch anymore? It's kind of convenient. Just like so. That's an arch. This is going pretty well. Let's eat potato. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're all just one block off. Let's just go down here too. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Cool. Let's go ahead and finish the last 2 arches here. So, perfect. Step here, step here, step here, step here. Step here, step here, step here, step here. then slab, slab, slab. Done. Okay. Then we are going to place this final one here. And this should be good. I think I could do this one from the ground. Misplaced immediately. Well, I guess we need that one. So it's only a half misplace. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and then we should go to sleep. Let's eat potato. Man, soon we're going to have a bridge. We won't have to traverse this quite as dangerously. Man. Get out of there. Let's go to bed really quick. Alright, this is going well. Perfect. Creeper, creeper, creeper. Whoa, the trees are slightly different shade of green. Wow, that's a cool effect. I like that. Not that cool, I guess, but it's a nice touch. It's a nice touch, Minecraft. Perfect. That's ready to go. This one should be ready to go. Cool. Perfect. Not our best one. All right. Now let's move this way. Let's go pick up that fence. Might as well. We're going to need it. Hey, look how much closer this is. Makes things a little bit easier. We never finished this arch because it got too dark. I suppose we should finish it. And oh man, on the last block of this side. I guess it isn't quite the last block, but it's definitely dang near the last block of this side. Okay, I think that looks spectacular. I don't even mind that there. I think across the middle we'll have to definitely make some connection points. And honestly, it may just be a log connecting between the two. But I think it looks really good. Okay, let's go ahead and place more fences down this way. This seems to be going well. I'm really happy with it. Perfect. Perfect. There's no fences on the side we just passed through, but that's okay. We're going to need a lot here. Holy mackerel. I mentioned a castle in the last episode. That's a very long-term project. The more I think about it, the more I shouldn't have even mentioned it. It's so long-term. We have a lot to get done down here before we can move up there. And we need to, just so much to do. So, that's okay though. Something to keep in the back of our minds and, keep resources in check for. think about what we're building towards, how much we're going to need. Perfect. Man, we're going to need more fences. Let's get more fences. If I can find a video for y'all, I'll try to tag it in the description below. But I saw a video earlier where somebody made a hyper-realistic image in Minecraft by placing hundreds and hundreds of blocks across a, like 20 wide by 200 deep area. It was pretty sweet. Perfect. More fences. Let's move this way. Finish placing here. Pick up that lost fence. And we'll place 2 more here. Okay, now let's go ahead and let's get the top going, shall we? We're going to cut this section down. Man, maybe we should get rid of that snow. If we do, we could use our auto snowmaker, but I don't have a shovel on me and I don't really want to go get one. So we're going to just wait for a second. I'm going to painfully mine this. I'll jump off. Let's just go collect materials really quick. This is the old bridge. We had that for maybe 3 days before we decided that wasn't substantial, and thank goodness we didn't. Thank goodness we didn't keep this one because it looks hideous compared to the new one. Let's jump. Perfect. Oh, this makes it convenient. Let's walk out here. Let's see what's going on. Okay, let's just go ahead and chop away this one. Perfect. And let's go ahead and place... Oh man, we fell. I wonder if there's a spawner in there. Or something. Because it makes that creaking sound a lot. So you'll notice I'm putting the logs... This log's actually going to go out. So we'll leave that blank for now. I'm placing the logs pretty intentionally because I want it to be like... My thought is, if we were using real logs, they would have a start and an end. We wouldn't have an eternal log just going straight across. We might can join them in real life, but we're not doing that. So, let's keep moving here. So every gap here is the middle of a section. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7! That's another way to find legs, I suppose. I wanted to place the slabs so we'd have something a bit more stable for us. Those logs on the other side aren't placed correctly right now, but we'll get there. Oh, way faster to move sideways. Perfect. I think this is technically the halfway point. But I can't remember. Let's take this down. Let's eat potato. Let's make more slabs. I think I'm going to have more than plenty of wood. More than we need by a lot. That's a good thing. So, what we're going to do is... We're just going to place this entire path out here. Let's see if we'll pick these up. Nice. Not as nice. But this is the end of the bridge. Okay, we're just placing the path right now. You'll notice I'm using half slabs. I chose to use half slabs because by using a half slab and eliminating, you know, half of the block, you create a lot of opportunity for accent and depth. So that's what we're doing with that. And we're going to need more slabs. Let's go grab those. How much wood do we have on hand? Decent amount. Let's just grab another stack, shall we? Man, I really do enjoy having everything in one spot ready for the build rather than getting resources as we go. Makes this a little bit easier. Okay, now let's finish placing this. So right here we're gonna have logs going this direction. 1, 2, yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I forget if I have any more accents on the outside, but we'll have to compare that with the other arches. Man, this is going well. Perfect. And we placed all of these wrong. I'm realizing. Creeper. That's okay though. Happy accidents is what they say. Let's go ahead and place this like so. There we go. And this is going to give us space for an accent inside. I think the fence is going to be based on this wood here. We're going to have a gap above it, so we're going to have a wall on the inside probably. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. I might put grass down, honestly, at some point. But we're obviously not to that point. Let's take this. Perfect. Hey, that's a bridge right there. Let's go to sleep and then we can look at it from the house. Past the bed. All right. Perfect. Let's take a look at this, shall we? Oh man, this turned out awesome. I think this looks significantly better than it did. And I don't think these legs look bad, even with the fences, as long as they are. So, I think that turned out good. Yeah, that is significantly cooler. All right, let's go ahead and finish the other side. We're hitting 50 minutes here, so probably wrap up in the next 15-20 minutes. And hopefully we'll have this mostly complete. I'll have to figure out how to naturally make it move at some point. That probably doesn't make much sense. It doesn't. I know that doesn't make much sense. We'll have to figure out how to naturally make it end, start and finish, transition. Let's just chop these away. We're gonna need this space first. We're gonna have lots of cobblestone fences, which is good. We will certainly use those at some point. All right, off you go. Let's move forward here. Let's keep moving. I kind of like that we can see the remnants of the old bridge. It's just like a, wow, look where we came from kind of thing. That's weird, got stuck in the air for a second. Okay, this is going well. Yeah, look, you can see. Like it moved. There's a huge curve in the center of it, and that happens in real life occasionally, but not with a it's likely not happening with a wood bridge. I don't know for certain, but I imagine. Let's make an axe really quick. Let's grab wood. Let's also get rid of those stone steps, shall we? Getting low on wood. Hopefully we have enough. At some point I was confident we'd have a ton more, but after placing the horizontal parts, you lose a lot of wood apparently. So it should be 2. And this is actually not going to go there. Oh my gosh. It goes like this. Just cut that off for now. It's not the deal with looking at it. So, like so. This is why it also looked janky. I wanted to only put whole blocks on the edge to make it look like they were supports, footings perhaps, but we're changing pace. I'm happy we have. Let's head down here and collect resources when dropped. And let's get back to building. Let's chop this away. Go back here. This one can actually stay. That's convenient. Okay, we are almost done chopping away this bridge here. Oh, we fell off. It's okay. Let's eat potato. the wrong spots. I guess it actually goes the other way now, huh? I actually think this bridge being a little bit off the cliffside will also help maintain some of the natural component. It'll help retain that a little bit. And I think I prefer that. I think eventually we'll even have a trail path up here that's adjacent to the bridge and more like a mountain path, like a hiking trail. But I don't think to that point because we'll have a wall going around the whole premise. That'll probably be our first big project. The wall. I imagine that'll take a few resources. All right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. I'm avoiding the inside with logs right now because it's only a 2-wide bridge, and as a 2-wide bridge, obviously the legs connect. So I don't really want them to if I can avoid it, at least at the footings. So I'm gonna try to make that happen. I should just make a shovel. See, potato. Perfect. Okay, let's just make a shovel. This is just, I can't stand doing it, so I bet y'all can't stand watching it. Iron. Let's take this with us. Honestly. Sweet. Perfect. Sweet. Let's eat potato. All right. The top portion of this bridge is done. Let's go to sleep. So much sleep in this episode. I want to apologize, but it's just part of the game, unfortunately. One second. I'm going to take a drink. Okay. Thank you. There's a creeper right there. We need to light up top. That's why we're gonna have a hiking trail, because we need to get rid of the airborne strikes. All right, so it should be full speed ahead now. Let's eat potato. Okay. Oh, this is significantly easier when you can reach it from the ground. Perfect. You messed up. Oh, because it's not that block. It's this block. Okay, steps. Like so. Okay, cool. Perfect. And cool. We're all set there. We only got a few more of these to go. We're kind of flying through them now. It's a little easier when everything is in place, I've decided. using the snow blocks here. These come in handy sometimes. Okay, and then, oh man, we just fell far. Let's eat potato. The only way out of this hole is around. Sorry, I've fallen in here a number of times. There's coal back there that I kind of want to mine. Probably will, but we're gonna wait until we enchant, maybe. Probably not. We're really far off enchanting. What am I doing? This is built in. We just need to climb up. This is a little too difficult. There we go. Man, this is starting to get a little annoying. Perfect. Cool. Next steps. That'll hopefully get us through the last leg. May not, but that's okay. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Man, I should have been using that pun a lot more in this episode. But I'm sure there are people that thought of that way sooner and were grateful not to hear it. Okay, let's go ahead and place. Man, we cannot climb. Let's eat potato. Shot the gap there and fell through. Man, we're getting close to finishing this side though. Which is exciting. Which is exciting. Ha! Look at that post I was going to put in place. Ridiculous. So grateful that this is different. Let's go chop the remainder of the bridge above. It's a little distracting. Let's eat potato. Cool. And let's finish the last arch. And man, I'm happy I chose 4 blocks. It worked out perfectly. I guess I could always tear away the hill, and I think some of the hill here is actually built by me. So, not really our issue. Not really my issue to deal with. It's like an issue I created for myself. That's a better way to put this. It's definitely my issue, and it will be an issue, but I did it to myself. Okay, and slab. Let's see. Yeah, I actually kind of like how hollow it looks, but we're definitely going to put logs underneath. And that's how we'll finish this build. Let's go to sleep one last time this episode. Look at that, we repaired our home. And let's go to bed here. Sorry, I was checking my cell phone. And let's go see how this turned out, shall we? We still have to finish some of the end down here. Yeah, this section here. Definitely need to finish this. Crafting bench is right here, I think. Crafting bench is actually pretty far away. We need another axe. And we're going to need steps. Like this, and then slabs across the top. Uh-oh. Oh, that's because we don't have... I was like, oh my gosh, I was like, the entire build is off by 1 block. Thank goodness that didn't happen. That would have been so sad. We would have just moved. Packed up and left. No. It's a failed city. Okay, then let's chop like this. And let's go this way. Oh. Actually, it wasn't correct. It's actually supposed to be like this. Cool. And then on this side, we're just going to do it in this one section. here where we don't even see it. Okay, we're set. If we ever clear that out, we'll fix it then. But I don't think we ever will. And while this is the forever world, and we want to spend time on every build, I like the idea of it being cut off the mountain. Like the land's kind of taking back some of the bridge. It's an older bridge. It's been here a while. We're gonna go ahead and carve this up. I prefer it like this. I think it makes it look a little older. Let's go ahead and finish this section here. Perfect. Let's get all these blocks. There's one right there that we want. Okay. And let's chop this away. You'll see that I have fence posts. Oh, fence posts. I already have walls starting to come up down here. I'm not quite sure how we're going to make those look. I'm thinking that this is going to be... Thought process is that the fences will be here and the roof will overhang by 2 blocks out there. So we'll get there when we get there. I haven't quite settled on the design yet. So once I do, I'll be sure to build that for us. How about it? Let's go put some... Let's be super wasteful. How about it? Because we just need food. I'm seeing 12 blocks right there. Yeah, this should work out well. So let's see how the bridge turned out, shall we? Heck yeah. I think this is phenomenal. I think it looks good. I think the arches come through nicely on the other side. We do need to connect all of the legs. So let's just start doing that while we wait for our food to cook. There shouldn't be too many mobs out here. Then, to finalize the build, we'll come back through on the top side, and we'll see if we can't install logs to support the flooring. Right here. This is extremely annoying. They're just kind of hard to place because the box is so small. Let's take this with us. Okay. Let's grab the fences. Yeah, I think we are going to have wood left over, which is good. It's just fretting it a second ago, and then beforehand I wasn't, and now we're not again. So things turned out well. Just finishing up the legs here. And I was hoping I didn't have to craft more fences, and I don't think I will. Doesn't look like I'll need to. Does it? Nope, it does not. Wow, there we go. That's a bridge. That's a bridge, y'all. Not too bad. We're gonna get some... Let's break some of these. We'll leave these out. That's honestly convenient. I'll likely use that again because we're going to be spending so much time down here working at some point soon. So... Okay, here's the bridge. Here's how it turned out. I think it looks pretty good. We're going to go through on the other... Oh, let's just going to connect. I think that'll just add some depth underneath that I think is needed. I think that's actually eliminating the need for a couple logs. Yeah, but whatever. They're part of the build now, and if I really need whatever, we'll just cut it open and take them out. But I don't think I'll ever be at that point. At least I sure hope not. Yeah, I think that's going to be good depth. I think we started right here. Those ones up. Just strip them. And if you notice, if you're looking at my keyboard or at my hotbar, you'll notice I scroll through it every time. I'm not sure why I do that, but I can't help it, to be honest. Oh, we do need to fix this. Oh wow, we already had one there. That's funny. Maybe I wonder if I thought about that before. Alright, I think everything's set up, except for the first one. Perfect. Let's go ahead and move inside here. Let's see if we can have to go to bed. Yes, perfect timing. All right, now let's go back outside here, and we need to get the food out of the smoker. Let's eat some steaks, and we're going to finish. Gosh, we're so close. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting a little sleepy just because it is hot in the room I'm playing in. I think it's funny that those don't break, given that so many other blocks similar to chains and lanterns do break when you do something like that. We're gonna go this way. Come through here. This should go up. Technically that's going up. Oh man, that is the wrong block, y'all. This is what I was saying, I was getting tired. Like that. Then see, we're going to have to cut away. We're going to have to cut some of this away at some point. Man, I don't know why this is not working. Cool. Okay, just like that. Now we need to clear away anything on the top here. Oh man, the bridge is done. We have a lot of logs to kind of go through and strip here. That doesn't seem to be too hard. And do the footings. Definitely. Alright, cool. Well, I'll just leave the rest for now. The axe just broke. I did want to look at the beginning here. I feel like I'm missing one piece between the columns. And I am. The block right at the top there. So, we're going to go through and place that as fast as we can here before we end the episode. And I know that might be a little bit annoying, but I feel like we should just get the build mostly complete. I can come through and strip the logs myself. That's not anything anybody wants or needs to see. And this part, honestly, I probably could have done myself, but I want us to look at the finished build. So. Oh, hey. I think I hear a slime, which is a good sign because I think that means I found some slimes in the caves. So I think that means that there's a slime chunk around here, which is a very good thing for this build. That means we can make a slime farm and we can get a ton of slime balls, which I'm not sure we'll need a ton of yet, but as we make automatic pumpkin and melon farms, we're going to want them. And why might we be making those? Well, because at some point, when we have more villagers, or when we have villagers in the first place, that'll give us an opportunity to really take advantage of some of their trades. By having a melon farm, and the melon farm, you can place sticky pistons under where the melons are supposed to spawn, by restricting their spawn access points. And I think that if you have an observer, you can make it so that once the melons appear, it just breaks the blocks. And if I had a minecart hopper going above the track, I think I'm speculating here, but I think that means that they could pick them up. Maybe under the track or adjacent to it. I think that means that they could pick them up and automatically store them, and which means that we could automatically transport them. Let's not build a cage for ourselves. Anyway, kind of big ideas there, but we'll get there. Sorry, I just want to see if this one. Nope. Okay. It looks like we have finally concluded the bridge. So let's get some scaffolding. head across the valley here, and we'll see how this looks. We don't have the trees are still up there. What time is it? 1:31. Man, we're gonna. I think I'm gonna want to chop down a couple more trees before I get rid of the platform. So we'll just. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, I see what we deal with every day around here. Let's just place this here. Okay, y'all. Look at this. Let's look at that. Yeah, I think that turned out pretty awesome. Honestly, we don't really need to put a roof on it, but we're going to because the snow is super annoying. So, anyway. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I am super grateful for everybody that's watched so far, and I hope you all have a great week. I'll catch you again this week on the live stream, and we'll make that another episode. I think by that point, we'll be building a building down below us, just directly behind me here. And it'll be a little bit taller. It'll be underneath the embankment, right in front of the mine there. And I think we're going to go ahead and build an automatic kelp farm so that we can make kelp blocks. Because I think, hear me out for just half a second here, maybe half a minute. Hear me out, but I think that we can use kelp, and I might have mentioned this already, but I think that we can use observers to break the kelp pistons to break kelp as the observers observe it growing. It should float to the top, and then we should be able to make a water stream with across the top that slopes. And I don't actually know if you can make a sloping water stream, but I bet you can make like a minecart or something that picks up the items across the top of the water, and then a hopper, it would pick up only kelp, and we could put it into an auto crafter that as soon as the items appear using an observer, it'll make kelp blocks for us. And then we can use an item. I'm thinking, well, we'll get there when we get there. Anyway, I'll catch you this Wednesday. Have a nice day, y'all.